Have you ever had a great idea for a side hustle, but then you hit that classic roadblock? It takes money to make money? Well, what if I told you that's just not true anymore? Today, we're going to talk about real, legitimate side hustles you can start with zero, and I mean zero investment.
Yep, you're seeing that right. $0. That is exactly how much startup cash you need to get going. Not a single penny. It might sound a little too good to be true, but trust me, these opportunities are absolutely real.
So let me ask you, do you really believe you need a pile of cash to start making cash? I mean, for years, that was the go-to advice, right? But the world has totally changed, and the rules of the game, they've changed right along with it.
What this really comes down to is a massive mindset shift. The old way was all about financial risk. You had to buy products, rent a storefront, but the new way, it's all about personal investment. Instead of investing your money, you're investing your time, using the skills you already have and tapping into your own creativity. So you know what? Let's frame this as a challenge. This isn't just a list of ideas. This is the $0 Startup Challenge. It's all about proving that being resourceful is way more important than having resources.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. It's not about having the perfect business plan or a bunch of money saved up. It's about just taking that very first step. Action. That's the only currency you really need to get started.
Okay, take a second and really think about this. What are you already good at? What do your friends and family always ask you for help with? Your answer to that question? Well, that's the key to our very first category.
So, first up, let's monetize your existing talents. It's time to realize that your brain is the biggest and most valuable asset you have, period.
Just look at these. These are all skills that people and businesses are desperate for right now. If you're the friend who always catches typos in text messages, that's a writing service. If you like making cool graphics for your own social media, businesses will pay for that. If you are great at math in high school, guess what? Someone is struggling with it right now and would love a tutor. You are already qualified. Let's just focus on writing for a moment. Every single business needs words for their websites, their blogs, their emails, all of it. By using a skill you literally practice every day, you can provide a ton of value and get paid for it, all from your laptop. Think about it. You're already doing the work. You're just not getting paid for it yet. All right, so you've looked inward at your skills. Now I want you to look around you, your home, your neighborhood. What valuable things are just sitting there, hiding in plain sight? And that leads us perfectly into our second category, how to profit from what you already own. Let's dig into how you can turn your existing resources into actual revenue. The need for these services is just massive. I mean, do you love animals? Millions of people need someone they can trust to watch their pets when they travel. Got a closet full of clothes or gadgets you never use? The market for used stuff is exploding right now. And if you're a trustworthy person, house sitting is literally getting paid just to give someone peace of mind. The only investment here is your time and your liability. This whole category is powered by what's called the sharing economy. It sounds kind of technical, but all it really means is that there are now platforms, apps, and websites that connect people who have something, like a spare room or some free time, with people who need it. It's that simple. Okay, so we've covered what's in your brain and what's in your house. Now let's talk about the most powerful tool of all, the internet. There is an entire universe of opportunity just waiting for you. You ready to plug in? Our final category is all about how to harness the digital gig economy. It's time to explore a world of opportunity that exists completely and totally online. And here are just a few ways to get your foot in the door. Taking online surveys is a super easy way to make a few bucks in your spare time. If you can type pretty quickly, tons of podcasters and YouTubers need their audio turned into text. And becoming a virtual assistant, that's a massive opportunity we should talk about. Let's zero in on this virtual assistant, or VA, role for a second. So many entrepreneurs and small business owners are totally swamped with things like scheduling appointments, managing their email inbox, and posting on social media. You can step in and become their remote, indispensable right-hand person, using your organizational skills to make a real impact on their business, all from home. So, we've gone through the ideas. We've busted the myth that you need money to get started. But honestly, none of that matters without this part right here. Your next move. Information is awesome, but now it's time for action. I want to make this as simple as humanly possible. Forget about complicated business plans. First, just pick one idea from everything we talked about, the one that actually sounds kind of fun to you. Second, set a tiny goal. Find your very first client or list your first item to sell. And third, This is the most important part. Just start. Today. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just begin.
So let's end right here with this one big idea. The most valuable asset you will ever have isn't the money in your bank account. It's the minutes in your day. It's your time. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?